Welcome back, I'm Captain Xavier, and I have been sent this lovely blaster, a BK-1S, courtesy of Out of Darts. It has been opened and quality checked by Out of Darts. They also sent me this barrel, which I believe is for this. I don't know what exactly it does, but we will see, because I'm gonna open this, and then we're gonna go to the range and we're gonna plink. See what's in this box. Oh, I was hoping since it came in an orange box that the blaster was orange. No such luck. It is in fact bright, bright yellow. We have the magazine for it. We have rail for it. Train! We have train for it. Darts. I don't know if it comes with a battery. I doubt it, but I have plenty of lipos about, so that should not be a problem. Right, I got it working, I think. I was able to find some batteries that actually do fit. I got some really small ones. I have some larger ones that might fit. I definitely need to reach out to Out of Darts and figure out which battery they recommend. I assume there are some 3S tube batteries that actually fit this well, because that little battery ain't gonna last too long, I don't think. But, let's go plink, and then I'll talk about it. Right, I'm here on the range. I got it working. Just needed the right battery, which Out of Darts sells. Fits in the buffer tube. Lovely. We've got a magazine loaded up with the yellow and orange worker darts. It's a proprietary mag. We will talk about that later. I have no kind of rifling on it right now. I did bring a BK that we will switch to after we give it a mag or two of plinking. Let's see if I can hit anything at all with it. Normally. How did I take down a bottle? Oh. Round's complete. Gonna reload. I'm gonna try to hit the 50. I have no idea what the range on this is. Right. Can I hit the 50? Yes. I can hit the 75 too on accident. I hit the 100. Aiming for the 75. So it's got the range. Can I hit the boot here to stop? I can! Oh, it's spicy. But it's currently a bit inaccurate, so we're going to reload. I'm going to throw a Zarko BK, and we will see if we can't get a little bit more accuracy out of this thing. I'm going to take off my shirt, my coat, sweater. Sweater was the word I was looking for. It's getting a little warmer than I thought. All right. We have a Zarko BK on there. We're going to go back to semi, see if we can hit anything now. Oh, yeah. That is amazing. Ah, round complete. I'm going to reload. I'm having way too much fun with this. All right, a bit more plinking. See if we can do 25. Ow. 25. 50. 75. 100! I got 2 more shots. I'm gonna do some full auto, so I'm gonna reload some more. Hey, let's see how it hoses. Oh, that is amazing. That is fabulous. Let's go talk about it. Right, now for the FIPS, because I know you love your FIPS. And in this case, I'm actually curious what the FIPS are on this thing, because I don't know. 201. Oh, I was not expecting it to be that high. 200. 193. 193. 203. That is without the scar barrel, or the BK. Mileage will vary depending on what sort of a muzzle you put on it, if any, and what darts you use. But it can do 200, which is amazing. So, talk about it some more. Right. Let's talk about it. So, as I mentioned, I had to get the right battery because the battery housing is just a hollow buffer tube. Luckily, Out of Darts does sell a very nice 3S 1100 milliamp battery that has an XT30 connector, which is what this takes. Fits in there, obviously works beautifully. 17 bucks, so not too bad. Plus shipping. Shipping is what's gonna plus shipping, and shipping is what's gonna get you because they have to ship it by ground in a nifty little glass tube. Anyway, I dig it. I had some issues with it originally because I was trying to use batteries that were just not up to snuff. But once I got it working, I haven't had a problem. You saw how many magazines I went through. I did not have a single jam, a single failure, a single issue. I don't think I had any squibs. It went well. It does have some nifty features. So it is a collapsible stock. And to get into the battery housing, you just have to pull the lever on the stock enough to get it off. So that's toolless battery housing, which is nice. Mag release is not ambidextrous, but it actually kind of works better for me because I can hit it with my thumb. If you were the other way, you'd be able to reach it. You'd have to reach it with your index finger, which is I can reach it because I got big hands. But if you had smaller hands, that might be a little bit awkward for you. So I like that. That's in my favor. Replacement barrel. That's nice. I will almost certainly go ahead and paint this orange and put a stripe on it and maybe my logo. I dig it. I dig it. Way more powerful than I was expecting. Way more accurate than I was expecting. Putting that Zarco B car on there and then just going straight down the bottle line was amazing. And that was with no optics. This doesn't have any iron sights. I didn't have any kind of an optic on it. So yeah, that will do. Hopefully it's not too difficult to get apart. It looks like the top rail is pinned in place. That's weird. It's an odd choice. Maybe that doesn't need to. It's gonna have to come off. Anyway, I will look into that. The stock comes off. There's a screw back here, and then it rotates off for whatever reason. So if you wanted to do a completely different stock, you could. You just have to make it so that it rotates into place properly. That is fairly nifty. It does have a charging handle, which you do have to use to prime it the first time. I think you have to have a battery in it. I don't currently. But yeah, it'll chamber that first round, and then it will fire and then cycle. Otherwise, you'll cycle empty on the first one, and the second time will fire. So yeah, you want to make sure you've charged it. Jam door. Does have a jam door. Selector switch is on the left side of the blaster, which, again, if you're right-handed, that's really handy because you can switch from safe, full, semi-auto, full auto with your thumb. If you're left-handed, it's a little bit more awkward. You can reach around with your thumb, or you can use it with your finger, but you also really can't see it as well because it's on the outside. They have the markings for it to be ambidextrous, but it isn't. So I don't know if there's a semi-automatic or a left-handed version, or if they just I don't know why they did that. It looks like it's got sling mount holes for the swivel sling mount. You can also hook something back here. You could also get one on the rail if you really wanted to. But yeah, very pleased with the performance. The one downside, the one gripe, is that it does take a proprietary mag. And rather unfortunately, it's smaller than a Talon mag. If it were larger than a Talon mag, it would be a simple matter of just putting in a spacer of some kind to make it fit. But because it's smaller, you have to take material away, and I don't know if it's possible to take enough material away to make it take a Talon mag. I've heard rumors that you can, but I don't know that for sure. I will be doing some research into that before I just start dremeling away. If what people may or may not have done, there may be something where you cut a big section away and there's a 3D printed part, or it may just be a matter of a little creative dremeling. There might be enough material there. There might not. So I do plan to find out, and then if it is possible, I will do that mod, and if there isn't already a video online, I will make a video on how I did it. So my huge thanks to Out of Darts for sending me this. Both Luke's, Flux, and Out of Darts. very cool individuals. I'm happy to be getting into more AEBs. My very first blaster I ever bought was a Stampede, so I've loved the concept of AEBs ever since. And the only newer one that I'd gotten a Colonel Wasp 76, which is awesome. Problem is, it looks an awful lot like an MP40. This one obviously looks an awful lot like an AR of some kind. I'm wanting to get my hands potentially on an inverted scales and a Colonel Wasp 77. I like the look of the 77, and it comes in my colors in translucent orange. So, yeah, lots of neat stuff in the AEB world, and as this has demonstrated so far, they're really good quality. So I am very pleased with it. I will be doing more cosmetic stuff with it, get it in my colors, and this is something I would be, well, I'm not sure where I would run something that hits 230 plus. Throwing the B car might bring that down. I think there's some places around here that play at 220, so if I can get it to 220, I'd be good. There are some games around here that do 250 as well, so yeah, I definitely want to run this. It's just too much fun, but it needs a little bit of work. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think of this and of other AEBs. Which one do you think is the best? Which one do you think I should get next? Inverted Scales, Colonel Wasp 77, something I haven't even mentioned, Sweetheart Storm, I think is another one. What do you think I should get a hold of? Which ones do you think work well, or which ones are you not sure about, or which ones would you just like me to review? If I can get my hands on them for review, that'd be better. If not, I do plan to purchase the ones I don't have, at least one more of them. So there you have it. Thank you for watching. Wah!